Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
And we have, ladies and gentlemen, on the phone line at this time, Drew. 7:34 is the time. Drew, thanks for waiting. I'm sorry I actually had Drew thinking he was on the air earlier, and he was so nice to me.
How far did he get into his report before you informed him that he wasn't?
Well, we were talking about some things, and I realized he was being very formal with me, and I realized, he would have been telling me a joke otherwise. Drew, how you doing?
I'm doing great. If I told you I was really doing, nobody'd care.
Oh, we would, Drew. We would. Hey, I wanted to start this morning to talk a little bit about the fundraiser you have going, and then I know this is always a big sale for you guys coming up, and a lot of good things happening in the barn. But what you're doing in the barn this Friday, I think, is really special. And I would just say at this time, Casey and I, KBBN crew, we'd like to bid $500 on that steer.
Got it.
Okay.
I tell you what, we're going to do that, and I tell you what, we're just going to match that right now with Broken Bow Livestock. And I tell you what, I appreciate that, guys, and that's going to be a rollover auction. And the way that works is you could buy the steer, donate it back, we'll sell it again, and we're just going to do that as many times as it takes. And if you don't feel comfortable buying the steer or spending a lot of money, you can go ahead and just make any sort of donation, and you can contact myself or the barn, and we'll get that taken care of. And I tell you what, I swore I'd never do this again, because I did this one other time on a bet, and it didn't work out in my favor. But I'm going to throw this out, guys. If we raise $10,000, I will let Judy Monger come out of retirement, give me a mohawk, and dye it Sandhills Bedford Night Green.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey.
You heard it on the radio.
All right.
We got to raise $10,000.
All right, 10,000 is the number. Here's my next question. If this happens, can we Facebook Live this?
You can Facebook it live, and like I said, Judy Monger comes out of retirement and does the work.
All right. Well, that's a good goal. $10,000 towards a need that we talked about before. I know this isn't easy for you to talk about, because this was very upsetting to the folks in the Dunning area and Brewster area. The loss of your friend and a young guy that was going to be auctioneering at the Burwell Livestock Market, and probably other places as well, was in that accident in September. And Shelby Millison is still left with making a comeback. Is she still out in Denver?
Yeah, she's still in Denver, still in some rehab. She's doing great. Progressing really well, and she's in good spirits, and doing just a wonderful girl, and things are looking her way, and we're hoping for a speedy recovery there, and just all the prayers are working, and we just hope people continue to pray for her and hope for the healing.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I'll tell you, Drew, we have this is how this part of the country works. We have a listener who sends us money every month because she likes some programming, I believe, on Sundays. And she just sends the money in. I say, don't you want an ad or something to run about your church or something like that. She says, no, I just want to send you this money. And she's been sending it once a month for quite a while now. And so we've been kind of setting that aside. And now we're going to take some of our money and match what she's put towards our station and put it, pay it forward and put it to good use. And there's some other things going on right now I think that people are aware of that we can help with as well. But that's how it works in this part of the country. I know you know that. So are you? We'll go 500 on the steer. But trust you to get in on the bidding. Will you bid for us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
I love spending other people's money. That's my job.
Well, that's going to be a real inspirational sell of a steer. That's going to happen at noon on Friday, right?
Yes, sir. At noon on Friday, and if somebody wants to watch that or bid online, they can get on Cattle USA or DV Auction. There at the barn, you can get on there on the internet, and you can watch and bid online.
Okay. All right. Now, with that kind of highlighted, the fact that with the goal of $10,000, if that is reached on the selling of this steer, you're going to get a Mohawk. Bring Judy Moniger out of retirement. You're going to get a Mohawk, and you're going to have it Sandhills Thedford green, right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, man, what a goal.
Can we do that live on the breakfast show if that occurs?
Yeah, if you get the Mohawk, we want to be there for that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. All right, Drew. Now, if you want to jump in and talk about some fantastic auctions that are coming up here, I know you always have big ones this time of year, so jump right in.
You bet. Well, I'll give you a little recap of how we got along Thursday in Broken Bow. We had right at about 720 head of weigh-ups come in there on Thursday. And this is how we got along. On the bull side of things, butcher bulls were anywhere from $69 up to $1. In the cows, the high-end cows were $61 up to 66 cents. The middle cut of the cows were 52 cents up to 60 cents. And those thinner cows and poorer cows, little lame cows, were 38 cents to 47 cents. We sold some fall pairs there, and those fall pairs that were solid mounts were running anywhere from $1,250 up to $1,375 per pair. And then we got into the calf division. We had a really nice calves, a lot of reputation sets of calves in there on Thursday, and that's how we got along there. In the heifer division, we had 453-pound black heifers bring $1.61. We had some 544-pound black heifers at $1.45, and we had some 610-pound black white face heifers at $1.36.5, and we had some 686-pound black heifers at $1.32.75. And then the steer division, we had 495-pound black steers at $1.75.50. We had some 491-pound black steers at $1.77.50, and we had some 508 black steers at $1.75.5, and we had some 670-pound black steers at $1.45.25, and then we had some 708-pound black steers at $1.38. And we had a handful of yearlings. We in the yearling heifer division, we had some 871-pound Red Angus preg-checked open heifers bring $1.33.5. And then we had some 865-pound black and black white face heifers bring $1.33. Not quite enough yearling steers to test the market there. This week in Burwell, we got 6,000 head of feeder calves. On Friday, we're going to start right at 9 a.m. on those yearlings and feeder calves. Got a big run there. A lot of good reputation calves on that sale. I encourage you to go on the website and look at those consignments if you got any interest. And there's going to be some replacement heifers on there, replacement type steers, and going to be a great lineup there. Coming down the pipe for Broken Bow on December 3rd, we're going to have a weigh-up sale, a weigh-up special sale on the 3rd. You can bring those in on Wednesday if you'd like. Save you a wait in line. And so we're going to have a weigh-up sale there on December 3rd. And then on December 10th, we're going to have a bred cow and bred heifer sale along with a feeder calf sale. And we got some really nice bred heifers and some cows already consigned to that sale, along with some great lineup of feeder calves for that sale. And we're probably looking at about 2,000 plus that day. So if you got any questions, give me a call. 8105, or you can give Justin French a call at 308-872-1421. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Drew. We'll see you at the barbershop, my friend.
Hope so.
Take care.
Thank you.
You bet. 7:43. Let's kind of recap here for you folks who are just joining us or didn't quite understand, because sometimes we think you folks listen all the time and know exactly what we're talking about, and then our realization steps in and realizes that you can't listen all the time. So we want to make sure you know about this. This is the Ty and Shelby Millison fundraiser. They were in a traffic accident back in September. Shelley, as you may have just heard, is still rehabbing in Denver. We lost Ty in that accident. They'd only been married since August 8th and had the whole life ahead of them at the ranch located between Dunning and Brewster. And they were just getting started, and it makes it extra sad that way. I don't have to tell you folks that. 22 years old, Ty had already graduated auction school and was given the opportunity to auction at the Burwell Livestock last winter. And that was one of his goals, so he made that goal. He wanted to build his own cow herd. And this is just one of those tragedies that we'll never completely get over, and we shouldn't, because we should never forget those young people in that situation and the road that Shelby has ahead of her. So Drew and Christy Gaffney donated a steer to be auctioned off Friday, November 27th, to benefit both Millison and Woolover families. The steer will be sold around noon Central Time, and you can watch that on the normal video sites for the auction for Burwell Livestock, or you can be there, or you can get a hold of Drew. You just heard his number there. Call the barn and just leave some money if you'd rather do it that way. But they'll just have a rollover auction for this steer that was donated at noon this Friday. And I believe, Rent, that $10,000 may be a little low. I think Drew's in for a haircut.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I think he does too, to be honest.
So too.
Yeah.
I think $10,000 is reachable, and that would surely help Shelby get back on her feet when she gets back home. And as we mentioned, the true story, we have a very gentle lady that sends us money each month, and we haven't totally figured out what for. She just sends us a check in the mail. I believe she likes the Beacon program on Sundays and some of the Sunday programming, and so she sends us money each month. And I've tried a couple times to, we'd like to run an ad for you or do something, and no, this is fine. I just like that programming, and so we've been kind of keeping track of that money. And we're just going to use it to pay things forward like this. So we'll match up some of our own money, and our bid on that steer to start with is $500 this Friday. Also, I know that there is always need out there, Brent, to help our neighbors, and this is a really strange period of time in all of our lives. But I just heard the scanner this morning. There was an accident out on a rural road this morning. Life continues to throw things at us. And we know that there was an accident recently on Highway 92 west of Myrna. And everybody knows him as Bubba Franzen, was severely injured in an accident where he was driving a tractor and a truck didn't get stopped and ejected him out of the tractor in the collision. So serious injuries and a long comeback there. And you can stop by Great Western Bank, right across from the Custer County Foundation, right there on the corner. Go into Great Western Bank and make your donation to the Bubba Franzen Fund and get some money headed their direction. That family needs your help. And I'm just going to say this. I would bet if you walked into Bruning Bank and had a check, they'd walk it down for you. We're all in this together. But in this case, the Great Western Bank is the location where the account has been open for donations to be given to Bubba and his family. Recently married. I think there's a baby on the way. Just all kinds of challenges that family is under. Now, the other part of this, as long as we're on our soapbox here this morning, bell ringing. A good way for you, if you would like to participate in the Salvation Army's bell ringing this Christmas season, holiday season. It starts Friday, runs through December 24th, Christmas Eve, and you can ring bells in front of some stores and feel good about it because 90% of the money that goes into those buckets from people donating when you're out ringing the bell stays here in Custer County to help Custer County residents. 90% of it. That's pretty darn good these days because, as we all know, a lot of times organizations spend half the money on administrative things, and it leaves the county, leaves the area. Not the case with the Custer County Salvation Army. So get a hold of, let's see here, I don't have the list in front of me, but I'll get it. There it is. Mo Hunsberger, Cheryl Smith, Carol Allen, Julie Toline. All of those ladies will help you get signed up to be a bell ringer. Get a whole, take your family if you're together anyway. You've been exposed to one another, your work partners here, but wear masks, spread out a little bit, and ring some bells through the Salvation Army's fundraiser that raises thousands and thousands of dollars for our community. All right?
Well said.
So we'll forego the school lunch menus this morning and jump right into the game.
Okay, let's do that. We've been asking questions about the Mayflower. In November 1620, the Mayflower reached an area now known as Massachusetts. So here are questions about the Mayflower and its passengers. Today's question: among the individuals transported to Plymouth aboard the Mayflower were many Calvinists who had been living in exile in which European country? Your choices are Holland, China, India, or Portugal. Among the individuals transported to Plymouth aboard the Mayflower were many Calvinists who had been living in exile in which European country? Is it Holland, China, India, or Portugal? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
All right, and we have another call coming in. I believe that is Becky with Arrow Seed. And we'll talk with Becky in a moment. Right now, call 872-2801. It's Tumbleweed Day.
7 days a week, when you're looking for a home-cooked meal, look no further than the Tumbleweed Cafe on East Highway 2. They feature daily lunch specials that are a great pick-me-up in the middle of your day. Don't forget, you can order online and pick up too, or make use of their handy drive-thru for extra fast, home-style food. They love serving Central Nebraska with the classics, from burgers and fries to chicken fried steak and pies, at the Tumbleweed Cafe, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
It is 7:51, and we have a caller on the line. Didn't get a chance to find out who it is, so let's check in. Who are we talking to?
This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, Sharon. Is that one of those internet names that people don't like now, or is that Karen?
Sometimes we're the ones that are going to cause trouble in the nursing home.
Oh, Sharon.
I know. It's hard to believe.
Here's Brent.
All right, Sharon. Among the individuals transported to Plymouth aboard the Mayflower were many Calvinists who had been living in exile in which of these European countries? Is it Holland, China, India, or Portugal?
Well, I'm going to guess Holland.
You got it. Yeah, that's right. It was Holland. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you a certificate that's going to get you a delicious tumbleweed meal at the Tumbleweed in Broken Bow. So you just come on out and see us when you can, all right?
Well, I will do. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Sharon. Appreciate you listening.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Sharon's not a troublemaker.
No.
She's a nice person. We have a troublemaker on line one, though. Her name's Becky. Becky, how you doing?
I'm good. Good morning, Dave. Hi, Brent.
Hi, what a nice, pleasant voice to hear. How are you?
Oh, thanks. I'm great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, Becky. So good to hear your voice. I agree. Your voice is on behalf of Arrow Seed Company, which you've been spending some time working at. The garden season got you going, and I assume you're still involved because we're in the Christmas season now.
That's right. You know, Dave, I was just thinking back. It was a year ago today that we did our last radio show at the store for open house.
Yes.
And here I am a year later representing Aeroseed, and I'm just thrilled to be there. And there's a lot of great people that work there, and Deb and Jim are great. So things just all worked out, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, I agree. You sometimes in life you wonder what's happening. Is this going the right way? And then you find a new home like Aeroseed, and it all works out. The only thing I would say is it would be nice if you could get maybe Bill and some of the old crew over to sing some Christmas carols to Aeroseed sometime.
I know, I miss that. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe they could, and Ann could play the piano, and Bill, and we could all sing. I'm sure Logan would really love that.
Well, we're a little worried about, I don't know whether Logan can sing because we're still a little unsteady with his jokes.
Well, there will be no jokes today. Renee was in yesterday. She said, "Are you going to say a joke?" And I said, "Well, no, because what if my jokes would be better than Logan's? Think how bad he would feel."
Yeah, that would be a hurt to his ego. That's what we like. That's what we like about you, Becky. You think of other people. Good for you.
Yeah, that's the moral.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. So we're glad to have you on behalf of Aeroseed, and we are curious as to what you want to highlight this morning. And I just want you to know that we got a little bit of a late start, but as you know, here at KCNI KVN, we never worry about that. So please take all the time you need to tell us about what you want to highlight this morning.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'll just start by wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and know that we will be closed at Aeroseed on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then we'll be back to regular hours on Friday. We will be there 8 to 5:30, and Saturday 8 to noon.
Okay.
And we want to welcome you. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Becky. Sorry.
We want to welcome you to Aeroseed to begin your holiday shopping. We just received a new order of master-built charcoal grills and smokers. And with one grill, you can do it all. You can smoke, grill, bake, sear, crisp, warm, barbecue, roast, or braise. So, yes, that's doing it all with one grill. The heat source is charcoal, with heat being evenly distributed by a fan. And the grill can go from 0 degrees to 700 degrees in less than 15 minutes. There's so many great features on this, and you just need to come in and let Logan and I show you this grill. If you have been in the market researching for a new grill, this one is for you. It comes in 2 different sizes. And the best part is you can control the temperature with your phone with a precise temperature control. So that's just a really great feature. You just, use your phone. If you want to turn the heat up or down, you just, adjust it on your phone. So we also sell with this the block charcoal, the fire starters, apple, maple, or hickory wood chunks to use if you're smoking, and the grill covers. So we have a deal for you. The deal is we want you to come in on Friday or Saturday, this Friday, Black Friday, or Saturday, which is Small Business Saturday, and we have a different price for you that you definitely are going to love. So, if you're like me and I have 2 children, grown children that I'm buying for, there you go. There's 2 gifts right there. So you'll want to come in, check that out. And we also have smokers that will be included in that deal. Yesterday at Aeroseed, we have wind chimes that are new to the store that just arrived, and I have them marked out and displayed. And I love the look and sound. Julie that works there, every time she walks by, she has to just touch them just to hear the pretty sound. So we have 3 different sizes. They come in different colors, and all are just really a piece of musical garden decor. And this would make a wonderful gift for your grown children, special friends, neighbors. And here's something else that's new to AeroSeed. We are doing gift wrapping. So, yay, I get to wrap again, and I would love to wrap up some time. And I was thinking, too, if you are not traveling, if you need to send gifts out to people, these times would really ship well and be a beautiful gift to receive. Other ideas for gifts or stocking stuffers are can cookers, bird seed and bird feeders, flashlights, including the gun mount and rechargeable flashlights, pocket knives with tools, and work gloves. Especially right now, remember AeroSeed for your seasonings, for jerky, sausage, snack sticks, for wild game and domestic meat. Plus, we have all the other items to help you process at home, such as grinders, sausage stuffers, mixers, vacuum sealers, bags, casings, meat injectors, thermometers, and, the list goes on and on. We've been really busy with people coming in with their Deere processing and know that we still have a great supply of all the different seasonings that you want. So please stop in and we'll help you. Finally, now is the time to get your ice melt. You will be so happy you did during the next storm. We have 50-pound bags, 8-pound containers with the handles, so it's easy for you just to sprinkle it out on your sidewalk. And we even have a new ice melt that is safe for pets. So stop in anytime for great customer service and now gift wrapping. And Logan and I will be here to help you start and finish your Christmas shopping. Don't forget to ask us about the sale prices on the grills and the smokers. That's this Friday and Saturday. And we'll let you know what those prices are. You'll be glad you did. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I appreciate you letting me be here this morning. Thank you.
Well, you did a great job, Becky. It is so nice to hear you on the radio again, and you're back to gift wrapping and making people happy. What a nice thing to hear. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well.
Well, thank you, Dave. It's so great talking to you guys. It was just really fun being here this morning. It just made my day, so thank you.
Well, you come back anytime. You're welcome to give us a call, and then when we get all of these health issues out of the way, you could just come out and be part of the show whenever you wanted to.
I know, I want to. I was a little bit nervous doing this over the phone, but I think it worked out great.
It did. It's a little different, but we can't tease you nearly as well over the phone, but we'll get better at it.
I know.
Thanks, Becky.
Thank you.
All right. It is good to hear Becky. She can't stay away from that retail and making some presents look good, and the chimes sound great. The cookers and smokers sound fantastic, and we didn't have to endure one of Logan's jokes.
No.
I feel kind of lost.
I'm sure he'll make up for it next time he's in.
I'm sure that he'll do that. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. 3 weeks after the election, the GSA acknowledges Joe Biden the winner, paving the way for funding, office space, and briefings from the current administration. But CBS's Paula Reed says President Trump is still resistant.
While the president initially said he recommended the transition process begin, he also said his case against the election results strongly continues, and I believe we will prevail. He later tweeted that he would never concede.
COVID infections are spreading in 45 states. Governor Roy Cooper.
I have a stark warning for North Carolinians today. We are in danger.
China's launched an ambitious robotic mission to the moon. CBS's Peter King.
It's called Chang'e 5 for the Chinese moon goddess. Its mission is to land, scoop up some samples, and bring them back to Earth. First time that's happened since Apollo 17 landed the last humans on the moon in 1972.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here is a look at state news. The Grand Island Public Works Department has announced that Old Potash Highway, Kaufman Avenue, and Claude Road will reopen to traffic on Wednesday. The new roundabout at the intersection of Old Potash Highway and North Road is complete and will be part of the opening. The Old Potash Highway and Cloud Road project includes reconstruction of Old Potash Highway from Webb Road to North Road. Old Potash Highway will consist of removal of the existing asphalt roadway and construction of a concrete curb and gutter roadway section. The construction of a new section of Cloud Road from Old Potash Highway to Fadley Avenue is also part of the project. The opening of Cloud Road will include the segment of Fadley Avenue to Kaufman Avenue. The Cloud Road connection north of Old Potash Highway is scheduled for construction in the spring of 2021. Construction of Old Potash Highway from the U.S. Post Office to Webb Road will continue in 2021. 4 roundabouts will be constructed with this project, including intersection at Old Potash Highway and Wilmer Avenue, Old Potash Highway and Cloud Road, Old Potash Highway and North Road, Cloud Road, and Fadley Avenue. The project will also include storm sewer construction, sidewalk improvements, water main adjustments, and sanitary sewer extensions. Utility relocations along Old Potash Highway are well underway and will continue into the 2021 construction season. On May 26, the Grand Island City Council awarded the construction contract to Staroska Group Unlimited, Inc. of Grand Island for $10,530,764.77. A Homer family is picking up the pieces after a garage fire spread to a home on Sunday morning. The Homer Fire Department says a page went out around 11:11 a.m. for a garage fire at 112 South 3rd Street. The fire had spread to the home by the time fire crews arrived, and both are considered to be a loss. The occupants of the home were present at the time of the fire, but were able to get out safely. The exact cause of the fire is under investigation, but the Homer Fire Department believes it started at the electrical panel.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Ryan Fenley.
Tom Brady gets intercepted by Jordan Fuller in crunch time to seal a Rams 27-24 win over the Bucs as LA moves into first place in the NFC West at 7-3. After the game, Brady spoke about his inability to throw the ball deep, where he went 1 of 9 in this game with throws 15 yards or longer.
They did a good job preventing them. You know, they kind of play a defense that, you know, makes it tough to hit them. They're not impossible to hit, but they're tight. And the guys did a good job running them. They had a couple shots, but in the end didn't come up with any.
According to media outlets, the Pelicans, following their trade with the Thunder, signing Steven Adams to a 2-year extension worth $35 million. Adams is now under contract in New Orleans for 3 seasons. DeMarcus Cousins gets a reported 1-year deal with the Rockets.
Here's your Weatherology Forecast. For today, cloudy skies, a chance for a rain-snow mix to start, changing over to all rain into the afternoon as highs climb to the lower 40s. Then for tonight, partly cloudy skies will drop back to a low of 20. Wednesday, abundant sunshine returning, highs approaching 50, and much the same for your Thanksgiving Day, still lots of sun, those high temperatures in the upper 40s, close to 50 degrees. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
8:06. 35 degrees outside. We went down 2 degrees.
Oh, no.
From 6 and 7 o'clock. Winds are picking up, too, just to cheer you up out of the north at 10 to 20. Barometric pressure, it's leveled off. It's steady. That helps at 29.82. Humidity's a little bit less at 83%, but there are still some spatterings of moisture in the air, and we expect that to continue. High yesterday was 42 with an overnight low of 37. Sunset at 5:13. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:39. And we measured 20 hundredths precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning. Broken Bow Airport reporting 19 hundredths. That puts us at 78 hundredths for the month of November. 35 cloudy, windy with still some moisture in the air. We are going to get a hold of Team Physical Therapy in just a moment or two.
Good.
Before we do that, we'd like to thank our friends at Viera Wireless who are helping sponsor our program today and will actually help us facilitate video coverage of sports events. And there'll be more of that coming up in the winter sports season. And they have some specials going on here in Broken Bow and probably at the other stores as well in honor of the Black Friday shopping bonanza.
Yeah, they've got a Black Friday everyday sale that has been going on in the month of November. If you switch, you can save up to $700 off select phones through Viera Wireless. Also save $200 off select premium tablets. They also have some special plans available for you now if you're interested in switching. And so check it out at Viera Wireless. Black Friday everyday sale going on for the rest of November.
This just in, breaking news on the Breakfast Show.
I love breaking news.
This is National Sardines Day.
Oh. Have you ever had a sardine?
Yes, but only once.
Okay, I never have.
My father loved sardines.
Really?
He would go whenever my mother would, and it didn't happen very often, where she would go visit her sister or be out of town when my dad wasn't, because they were usually together wherever they went. He stayed here. He would go to the grocery store and get a can of sardines, some eggs, and some lettuce, and make him whip him up a sardine salad of some sort.
Okay.
But I've only tried them once. There's too much inside the sardine left that's not cleaned out.
Oh,
but
yeah, I've never tried, nor have I had a desire to try a sardine.
Full of vitamins and nutrients, though.
Oh, well.
The oils are used to make some types of paint and varnish, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So you get nutrition for your body, and you can varnish the banister as well with sardine oil, or the table, the kitchen table. Oil it up. Hate to smell that table. But anyway, it's National Sardine Day, and with that thought in mind, I don't believe the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow serves sardines, but I know every once in a while they serve liver and onions, and that's one of those dishes that people either love or want nothing to do with. And when they have Liver and Onions Day, they pack the place.
Yeah.
Because all the liver and onion people come out. And they eat the noon special at the Tumbleweed. And they usually have an alternative for you as well. Carmen always makes sure you can get a cheeseburger or something at the right price.
Yeah, the full menu's always available.
Yeah. So, no sardines, but check out, ask when you're at the Tumbleweed, when's the next liver and onions?
There you go.
And reserve your seat, because they pack them in for that one. Don't forget about the Sunny Buffet, which is very, very popular. And they have things spread out nicely in the restaurant, so you can sit over in the corner, off to the side, or whatever your choice is. And they have the room that you can rent separately if you want to do that. And they're open 7 days a week. You can get breakfast any time of the day except for pancakes and waffles. You get those in the morning, and they're big. Get ready. Don't over-order on those. You'll be a full little guy or big guy after you have those pancakes and waffles. The food is home-cooked style at the Tumbleweed Cafe. Has been for a number of years, but Carmen's ramped it up. They have the drive-through. They're ready to serve you in any way they can at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Also want to real quick let you know that the Red Cross will be at the Community Center in Sargent today from 10:30 until 4:30. And once your blood is collected, they will test your antibodies to see if you've had COVID. So that might be an interesting test to wait for. And they would like you to consider donating blood to the Red Cross and schedule an appointment. You can do that. There's an app you can do that on. Imagine Jessica would be happy if you just stopped in and set up an appointment today from 10:30 to 4:30 at the Sargent Community Building. The blood drive is there. Also, Brent Amperson.
Yes, Dave Burney.
I believe tomorrow we're going to visit with Linda Zorb about the Backyard Barn Christmas Boutique that's being held on Saturday and Sunday of this weekend from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. both days, located on the Zorb Farms, the home of Dale and Linda. And they are located right on Highway 2, 7 miles east of Mason City, 2 miles west of Litchfield. If you have questions about anything, call them at 308-870-0436. Over 50 vendors with a variety of items for gifts and decorations and food. You can eat while you shop. They have free will donation cookies and coffee provided by Impact, which is a youth group. They have raffles from each vendor with the proceeds going towards the Homeward Trail Bible Camp. That's all taking place this Saturday and Sunday, and those buildings are huge. So if you're concerned about separation and so forth, don't be. They have all kinds of room, nice, cleanly lit. Well, actually, you can eat off the floor in those shops and barns at the Zorb Farm. So you're going to find it to be very, very accommodating, no matter what your situation. Zorb Farm's another 2-day boutique. All right, it's 13 past the hour. Let's take a time out and see if we can get a hold of the folks at Team Physical Therapy. That's next.
Come and see us at Bo Bootery and start checking names off that Christmas list. Through Wednesday, enjoy 25% off fashion boots, snow boots, and bear paws. Consider our happy Thanksgiving to you. Winter is around the corner, so be ready with some comfort for your feet at 25% off. Don't forget to come see us for some awesome deals Black Friday through Mega Monday. Enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday and always remember to give thanks for all the blessings that God has given you. Bo Bootery, downtown Broken Bow.
Did you know that Ace Hardware's Clark and Kensington interior and exterior paints are 100% acrylic with a primer mixed in? At Prox Ace Hardware in Broken Bow, they can tint your paint to match any color from any color card. Prox has Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines colors, plus over 1,000 color cards to choose from. Their color spectrometer scans anything you bring in and want matched. Don't want to commit to a gallon? Pint samples are just $6.99 mixed to any color. Prox Ace Hardware in Broken Bow. Visit them today.
Get a jump start on your 2021 financial resolutions with Premier Checking at Bruning Bank. Earn interest monthly with your Premier Checking account by doing things you already do, such as mobile or online banking. Whether you are new to Bruning Bank or have been with us for years, upgrading your account is quick and easy. You don't even have to make a trip to the bank. Give us a call at 308-872-2757 and ask about Premier Checking. Rates vary by tier. More information available at bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
All right. We are back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we're going to go to the phone. We've got Rachel with us representing Team Physical Therapy here on this Tuesday morning. Rachel, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing fantastic. Thanks for taking the time to visit with us. I know that you folks at Team Physical Therapy do a lot with our student athletes. Wasn't it great to see the fall sports season come to its full conclusion?
It was. I mean, it was kind of hard to see it all stop because I felt like every team did well. It was great to see success from every team. We couldn't be happier for the student athletes to be able to develop relationships and see how hard they work. It felt really good to see all their hard work come to positive results. So we're ecstatic for them.
I know that you guys work closely with a lot of our area student athletes. As we went through that fall sports season, did it seem like as a whole, I mean, I know we always have injuries, unfortunately, but as a whole, did you feel like it was a fairly successful season as far as not too many severe injuries, or did you see quite a few of those?
I think at the beginning we were probably a little nervous. These kids, they got pulled from their spring sports. They really didn't get to do their normal training sessions and whatnot over the summer. So I think in the beginning we saw a lot of injuries that we weren't used to maybe seeing as many of. But as the season went on, all the athletes actually ended up doing really well. There were a few. There unfortunately always are a few bigger injuries. But as a whole, I think the athletes responded really well to getting back into that training regimen and whatnot. So as a whole, I think they turned out pretty well.
Yeah, that's great. I think even this morning we're reminded that we're coming into that time of the season where the weather is changing and it can create some slick conditions. I don't think it's too slick out there right now, but certainly we're reminded that the weather can make things a little bit difficult as far as just getting out and walking to your car sometimes. And I'm sure that that is something that you are reminding people of, and that is to be careful if you have to go out on slick surfaces.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't appreciate the reminder any more than the next person.
Yeah.
But it is, just a good teaching point for us just to talk about, okay, make smart decisions, especially if you maybe are a little older and wiser and your balance isn't as great as it used to be. Really being smart with what trips do we have to take and what trips can we save till maybe we get some road crews and let people salt their sidewalks and whatnot. So I'd be fine, though, if we just didn't have this reminder and we had 70-degree weather all winter.
I think many of us would take that.
Surely, with how 2020 has been going, we can get some sort of a break.
Yeah. And I know, too, Rachel, even if someone doesn't, if you're out and you slip a little bit, and even though you don't necessarily fall to the ground, just what you do with your body trying to stay upright, sometimes that can tweak something, too, right?
Absolutely. So, our bodies are amazing. How quickly we can respond always impresses me. The problem is sometimes that quick response can cause either an irritation to a joint or a pulled muscle or a strained muscle. So as awesome as our bodies are, sometimes our responses can cause an injury. The unfortunate thing is it's not just somebody with bad balance. I've known many a therapist to not know it was slick when they walk out of their house and, be like, oh, flip, and quick look around, make sure nobody saw it.
Oh, I've been there.
The nice thing is Denson doesn't have that many neighbors, so he doesn't have to worry, but the rest of us do.
I've got to share a story with you. You talk about that. I was walking out of a place, and I had some trash that I was gonna take out and throw away, and I didn't realize it was so slick, like stepping off the curb to walk across the street, and my feet went right out from underneath me. The bags of trash went flying up in the air. And it was certainly one of those moments where, number one, you're like, okay, am I all right? Can I get up? That's the first thing you think about. And then you do. Mm-hmm. You look around and go, oh, man, I hope nobody saw that.
It's always funny until it happens to you.
That's a good point.
Nobody's immune to it. Sometimes, and that's just part of the nature of where we live, is we deal with all seasons. Mm-hmm. And so obviously, we would prefer that nobody falls, but they're called accidents for a reason.
Yeah. The one thing I think is great about you folks, I know that you've done a lot with your staffing in the recent past to make sure that you can take walk-ins, and I'm sure that you're still welcoming people to come in, because you never know when something like that's going to happen. And I know we've talked about this in the past. Putting it off doesn't necessarily help. You need to go get it checked out, and I assume you guys are ready to take people even if they have to just walk in.
We are. Something we're really blessed with is to be able to have kind of an expanded schedule as well. So we've got therapists that come in at 7 in the morning if, let's say, something happens that night, and then you're like, well, I need to go to work tomorrow. If you can squeeze in a session in the morning, if you're in a lot of pain, we've seen good results with that. And then the nice thing, too, is we go from 7 till 6 o'clock at night. So our last appointment time is 5 o'clock. But that can be really helpful, too, with work schedules and school schedules, because you don't know when that injury is going to pop up or when something starts nagging you. So our hours have been able to make it really easy for walk-ins to come in. And if you're ever unsure, just call. We will do our best to find a time that works best for you, and we've got multiple therapists at every location that we've got. So it's something that we really like to be able to provide to our communities.
Rachel, was there something specific that you wanted to visit with our listeners about, or anything you'd like to touch on before we let you go?
Not particularly. I know the other therapists that have been on have talked about, obviously if we're shoveling snow, give yourself breaks. Try and push the snow. The other thing is we're just excited for a hopeful winter sports seasons. Every time we change sports, we're on different terrains. We went from outside to indoor basketball courts and wrestling mats and whatnot. So just take care of our athletes. Hopefully we can get them a full season.
Boy, I'm all for that. That would be wonderful if we can make that happen. Rachel, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to visit with us, and we wish you and everybody at Team Physical Therapy a wonderful Thanksgiving season, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Of course. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Rachel. Bye-bye. All right, 8:23 is the time. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
The Garden Center in Broken Bow is open Tuesday to Friday, 10 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 until 2. They're located just 1 block south off Highway 2, turned by the Tumbleweed Cafe. The holidays are coming up. That means Christmas time. The Garden Center will have fresh-cut Fraser fir Christmas trees and also fresh greenery for decoration. Of course, seasonal decor and gift items will be there too. So don't forget, for your holiday shopping, head to the Garden Center in Broken Bow.
The move-in special continues at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow. When you move in with us, you receive $1,000 off your first month, then 10% off the 2 months after that. Get your room reserved now. We're having move-ins on a day-to-day basis, depending on the current COVID-19 numbers. Come enjoy the amenities we have that give you a home. Now is the perfect time with the move-in special at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
All right, good to have you with us here on this Tuesday morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And every Tuesday, we love to visit with our good friend Mark Stock with Big Iron Auction Company. Mark, good morning. How are you today?
Hey, you know what? I'm doing fantastic. Getting ready for Thanksgiving and my hour of nap that I usually get in the afternoon after I watch Nebraska and Iowa play football.
Yes, yes. Aren't those naps great?
They are fantastic. The Thursday day is a nap day, and then the Friday is another nap day after the football game. So I'll get 2 naps that I've been waiting for since last year Thanksgiving time.
Well, that's good. Well, I know you guys are extremely busy, and it's probably hard to find any kind of rest time with what you guys have going on. Fill us in on what's coming up with Big Iron Auction.
Well, we've got so many nice retirement sales coming up between now and the end of the year. And after the first of the year, we have several retirement sales that are scheduled. Just an unbelievable lineup of machinery. If you folks need to update some equipment for your livestock operation, for your farming operation, equipment that you can use in your shop, items that you can use in your lawn and gardens business. We've got a lot of trucks, a lot of trailers being sold as well, a lot of service vehicles. Just a tremendous lineup of equipment, all represented by the owners. Now, right here in Broken Bow, the sale tomorrow features a Toro Groundmaster 3000 V golf course mower. This is a 4-wheel drive machine. It's owned by the Broken Bow Country Club. So right across the street from the radio station, you've probably seen this mower in use. But they will be selling that machine to the highest bidder on BigIron.com tomorrow. We've also got Willis Hagler from Arnold, Nebraska, selling some items. He's got a Knight Rio Augie mixer feeder wagon that will be selling to the highest bidder on the Big Iron website. In addition, folks, Dale Estergaard is from Callaway, Nebraska, and Dale has got an 856 tractor. It's an International 856, and it's got a dual loader that will be selling right with it. So kind of a unique, hard to find them. Them 56 series tractors are super hard to find anymore, and they're becoming a very sought-after collector piece. And Dale's is really nice, so check it out. Dale's also got a Keeper Master Elite Gooseneck livestock trailer that will be selling. Now, over by Burwell, Nebraska, Dwayne's Auto and Equipment, he sells and uses Henry Knuxel quite often. He's got a front blade that you can fit on a variety of things. Maybe you can make an attachment to fit it on your skid loader, or you can weld some brackets on it to fit on some other stuff too. So check out that thing right in time here for this upcoming snow season, which we hope we don't have a lot. They also got a 1996 Dodge Ram pickup box, so check that out. That's being sold over by Burwell, Nebraska. I mean, Henry Knuxel's been pretty busy. So is Ryan Harder. Ryan Harder services Hall County. We've also got Matt Cope, who does a great job for Big Iron. Ryan Harber, who is the district manager, is seen all across the area. And he's got a lot of sales reps that he constantly supports. and helps them get all the equipment listed for these upcoming sales. We do have a big retirement sale in Colton, South Dakota tomorrow for Larry and Audrey Zerdoff. Just a nice lineup, about 70 items on their retirement sale, so check it out. We also have a real big sale in Caledonia, Illinois, and it's an estate sale, but it's got some unique items if you want to do some tree trimming. So, folks, if you've got a lot of cedar trees in your pasture, check out the excavator that's got this fancy rotating head on the front of it that we'll be selling on that sale. And I know it's in Illinois, but don't let that bother you, because Hitchpin Logistics, who is a partner here with Big Iron, they will give you a quote on what it takes to haul that specialized equipment right from the seller's location right to your location. So their phone number is listed right on our website when you go to bigiron.com. Now, we've also got a unique item in Fremont, Nebraska. It's a collector John Deere antique neon sign that's been hanging in the John Deere store for a long, long time. And Platte Valley Equipment, they are selling that, and they're donating all of that money to some of their local city organizations. So what a great program that they have going on there. But we've just got a lot of different items that are being sold tomorrow. If you need some construction equipment, scissor lifts, loader backhoes, trenchers, we've got those. Check out the fancy semi-trucks. We got Peterbilts, we got Freightliners, there's Kenworth trucks. There's a really nice lineup of flatbed trailers and grain trailers selling as well. If you need some feedlot feeding equipment, we've got several of those items being sold. Scissor lifts, boom lifts, we sell those on a routine basis as well, and they're scattered throughout the country. And in Reading, Kansas, Rodney Sattler, he's got a very unique item, folks, one you don't find every day. It's a 1999 John Deere 7810 two-wheel drive tractor, but this machine's only got 2,600 actual hours on it. So real low-time tractor that will sell to the highest bidder here on Big Iron. And the same seller's got a whole bunch of steel T-posts. So if you're getting your electric wire put up around some corn stalks for your cows and you need some of those items, we even have those items that will sell on bigiron.com. Now, December the 1st is 1 week from today, and we got some land that we'll be selling, land in Reno County, Kansas. So if you know anybody in that area, if you want to expand your operation, we encourage you to check out that property. December the 2nd, another real big sale, folks. A lot of retirement sales taking place on that particular auction. And then we have another real estate sale on December, I believe it's December 10th. Some more real estate will be sold. And we've got other upcoming auctions coming down the line here. December 8th, December 9th, December 15th, December 16th, December 23rd. The last couple sales of the year will be two-day events. They'll be Wednesday and Thursday because we're getting a tremendous amount of equipment on those sales. So for those folks out there who have equipment you would like to sell, you need to call Henry Nuxel or any one of the names I mentioned before ASAP so they can get that equipment listed and submitted into our office here by the deadlines, which are fast approaching. We want to help you out. We want to get your equipment sold in December, where a lot of people like to use that 179 depreciation and write-off mode for their taxes. That's why they buy a lot of machinery here in December, and that's why we have a lot of people selling equipment in December as well. So, and then you get your check in 2021, so you deal with your tax person on how you want to handle all that. But go to the Big Iron website for more specific information. We do encourage everybody, folks, to have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving because it's a special time of year. It's something different this year. A lot of people aren't traveling. It's always supposed to be the biggest travel holiday of the season, and I don't think that's going to happen, and probably rightly so. But be safe out there, folks. We have our people wearing masks, and they are practicing social distancing. We can do a lot of the paperwork. If you want to get some equipment sold via email or U.S. mail, or we can just drop the papers off on the seat of your pickup or put it in the front door of your house, and then you can sign them and then leave them set out there, and we can come back and get them again. That way we don't have to have any exposure. We can move your machinery around ourselves, or you can line it up in a row, and our guys and gals can come back and take pictures of it at a later date. So we can still handle getting your equipment listed and sold on bigiron.com, and the buyers can come pick them up in that equipment in a safe manner as well. So we're doing the best we can, and I know that you folks that are listening are doing the best you can. Let's have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Well said, Mark. Always appreciate visiting with you, and to all of you associated with Big Iron, have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, and you guys too. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Bye-bye.
All right, 8:33 is the time. Good to have you with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And coming up in a few minutes, we're going to get up and go to the downtown square here in Broken Bow. Going to be visiting with Arlo's Shirt Shack. I think they have some big specials coming up, especially day after Thanksgiving. So we're going to find out what's happening there a little bit later on in the show. So keep it right here on KCNI and KBBN Radio.
Go for real.
Visit ncpc.org/go4real. Brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council and the United States Patent and Trademark Office.
8:37 is the time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we're going to go down to the square, downtown Broken Bow, and visit with Dave Burney, who is at Arlo's Shirt Shack. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Brent. Thank you so much. We are at Arlo's Shirt Shack here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Jeff, how you doing?
Doing extremely well.
Good. I wanted to start with a little history lesson because I've been around here forever. You know that.
Yes, sir.
And I remember when you first came to the community, as I remember, you were kind of going back and forth between Dakota and Nebraska.
Yeah, Hill City, South Dakota, backside of Mount Rushmore, and I still do that.
Mm-hmm. So you go up to the Sturgis event and sell goods like you did before?
Oh, yeah. No, I still have warehouses up there. I still print and wholesale for Sturgis Rally and Races. So I basically pinball back and forth between the Dakotas and here.
Okay. And so how long have you been here?
Since February.
No, I mean, since, well, you've been in the store since
Yeah, I opened a store in February.
But in the community, you've been here?
Off and on since 2007.
Okay.
Because my wife, Kim Grubchell, used to work for Custer Care before she passed away and used to help so many people out in doing in-home health care.
Yeah, and we got to know Noah a little bit.
Yeah.
He did some commercials for us. Kind of wish we would have been able to keep that going because Noah's a good guy. I enjoy him.
He's got that good voice. I don't know where he got that from.
He's probably working at the Runza, talking on the microphone there.
Oh, yeah. Sunday, be there, Raceway Park.
All right. We're in the middle of the store, which is located on the west side of the square, right next to H&R Block, Costa's Salon.
Correct.
Here. A great location, just a nice space you have here, and you filled it with lots of different items. Kind of describe what you carry here.
Well, basically about 95% of everything in my building is American made, and that's what I try to do. There's a little bit, about 4 ladies' tops that are Chinese. It's just like, wow, why couldn't America copy the Chinese stuff, which they do to us?
Uh-huh.
But it's a phenomenal company called Liberty Wear out of Dayton, Ohio. High quality. I go from smalls up to 4X in most of my women's tops.
Okay. I think people might be surprised about what's in the store when they walk in. Women's tops, you have men's apparel.
Oh, yes, I've got designer jeans. I've got, in fact, I've got designer China or COVID face mask from, oh God, brain damage. Oh, I just fainted. Anyway, we got a good mask. I sell big and tall men's stuff. I mean, I go up to 6X in hoodies and parkas, which were blowing out. All sorts of sharp, pointy objects, knives, spring assist, switchblades. I've got motorcycle-related stuff, wallet chains, vest extenders, jewelry for the ladies. I get it all out of New Mexico. Just a little bit of everything for everybody.
All right, and this is kind of a variety that maybe people don't realize you have. I'm glad we're here to describe that. Plus, they always see your flags out front.
Oh, yeah, and my flags have got me in trouble. But got a lot of 3 for $10 stuff here. It's all brand new. There was absolutely nothing consignment. I print up most everything in here that's 3 for $10 and what have you. And then again, that goes from little kid stuff all the way up to 4 or 5X. I try to help everybody out. My Sturgis shirts, I'm blowing out also 3 for $10. Good work stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I can basically undercut anybody's price, especially for work-related stuff, for men and women in town. I mean, I could even beat Dollar General.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah, and I've got, this is great, fleece-lined leggings. I go from small up to size 16. I've got some other ones coming in to where I will actually go up to 4 or 5X, but they're on back order. And those are better than them old nasty waffle, men's long johns everybody puts on.
Yeah.
We still have sundresses. I got folks that are heading to Cancun. I had people buy a bunch of sundresses. My ladies' purses and stuff over here, they clip on your belt, with bridle clips, but they also come with a 3-foot purse. I've got buffalo and lambskin purses.
Those are nice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're just awesome.
Yeah.
I get those by a guy out of Texas. Like I said, most everything I try to keep as much American-made as I possibly can.
One of the first times I met Shannon was over, well, I knew who she was, but because she worked at the newspaper, and that would be a competitor of ours at the time. And she was over at Loop City at a bike rally over there, and she had these gnarly black leggings on, and I thought, man, this woman is bad.
Turn you over a knee and spank you, right?
I don't know about that, but I do. It's fun to get your biker gear stuff on, and you've got your nice jeans, and you get your little satchels you hook to your belt loops, and your nice bling shirts, and
you got really elegant ladies apparel here, I think.
Well, see, it's really not biker centric. I mean, it goes either direction because, like down this way here, all the blinged out, burnout patterns and stuff that you have is just, it goes either way. Especially I got a lot of neat farm and western stuff prints. Like I said, my jeans over here, platinum plush. I got Harley Davidson stuff, all American made. Like I said, I have real sizes. I don't just cater towards the, I hate to say it, a little anorexic Olsen twin size scale. I have real size women clothing in my store,
That's good, because we're all real size in one way or another. That's right.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So you've got some doorbuster deals going on right now.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's doing the Black Friday sales and the holidays sales, and I think a lot of folks have actually just did it all month long. It looks to me like you've been kind of opening the doors up with some of these deals for a while.
Oh, I have. And I think the reason I have some empty racks here is I've got a bunch of stuff coming in. I'll have long sleeve shirts, for men and women with pockets, without pockets. And like I said, every size under the sun coming in. Like I said, hoodies. These are good heavyweight hoodies, not cheap stuff to keep you warm. I've got red and white hoodies, especially for the kids. They're double-lined hoodies, just awesome to support, Broken Bow colors. It's just, it's an ongoing project.
Yeah.
I have more stuff. I have warehouses here and up in South Dakota, and I'm always bringing stuff in.
Okay, all right. When do people want to do some shopping, and people still like to shop in a store?
Correct.
Jeff, I mean, let's face it, the chatter on TV and radio and is that the people are going to internet shop more than ever, which is okay. But we have a store right here in town they can walk into and shop.
Right. See, and that's what's so frustrating. That's nothing against, as we call him, Dr. Evil of Amazon.
Yes.
You know what? Shop here locally. It might cost you $1 or $2 more, but the people you support here locally, the brick and mortar stuff, we pay property taxes, sales taxes. He doesn't, and come in. I mean, I don't care if you don't even support me, but go support the surrounding businesses. That's what it's all about. Otherwise, all these brick and mortar stores are going to go by the wayside, and downtown Broken Bow will look like a lot of small towns that I go through, and it's sad to see what was once thriving, booming communities been wiped out.
Well said. And we have the things right here that we can come and shop for. Different tastes here, a lot of different things, Shannon, that I think people don't realize are in the store until they walk in.
Oh, that's right. You've got to stop in and really see what a place has to offer. There's, like he mentioned, there's so many different stores around here. Go and walk in them all. If you haven't been in the store, come in. You might be shocked at there's something here that maybe you have been looking for or been wanting.
Yeah,
So.
and I will say, Jeff, she is still bad. She's still bad. Just in a different way.
Right.
I wanted to look up front here. I know you always kind of change things up on the on the window here. You got scarves and hats. And
yeah, skull caps. I'm just about out of my masks because what was unique was all my biker masks that we use for, flying down the highway, we're selling for COVID masks because actually these are so much better because instead of looping around your ears, they actually go around the back of your head and it's quadruple filter. So when the air comes in, it's cool. And they don't fog up your glasses.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do to get any more of them. I get them out of New Mexico. But like I said, with my winter stuff coming in, I've got Thinsulate, I'll have hats, gloves, kid stuff. I even got a couple squirt guns from the summer and laser pointers.
Yeah, this is great. Now, what are your hours?
Basically 11 o'clock to 5.
Okay.
I'm closed on Mondays. Sundays after church, I open about 1 o'clock, 3-4 hours. During the summer, we'd have a bunch of us sitting out here in lawn chairs, waving, being old farts.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Okay, 11 to 5.
Yes, sir.
Tuesday through
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And then
Sunday after church, just open up a little bit and kind of goof around, kind of crimp and fluff.
All right. Now, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this, doing this remote. Arlo's Shirt Shack. Does that relate to the fact that you might look a little bit like Arlo Guthrie?
Yeah, back in the day when, if you look at Alice's restaurant and you look at my ugly mug from the 70s, I mean, my grandmother told me the Guthrie family in general out of Iowa, because I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska, we were like third cousins removed. And, as you can tell...
I'll bring down, I have a signed picture from Arlo Guthrie.
Oh, cool.
I should bring it down and put it beside Jeff here and compare.
It really does. I have the album, but that's how it did it. And then, Lee's Boutique is a crazy lady side of the store, but
Yep.
So I got it all going. I've been doing this for 22 years. So
And still going back and forth a bit between here and Dakota,
Yeah.
exchanging merchandise back and forth.
yeah, and with this silly virus stuff going on, it's pretty much kind of killed all us independent people. It killed my motorcycle shows. I put on the second, third largest motorcycle shows in the state. Just wiped me out. Cost me about $15,000 because I had to shut it down the day of the show.
Wow.
And I already had my leather vendor in from Los Angeles and other people from Wisconsin and everywhere. And so it was pretty hurtful in March.
Yeah, the March was tough. March,
Oh.
April, May was kind of the pits. And
Yep.
I think we're going to get on through this. We're going to make it to 2021. But in the meantime, come here and support the local shop.
Yep.
Arlo.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
Mind if I call you Arlo?
oh, as long as I ain't late to dinner, I'll answer to it.
Well, it's perfect timing because Alice's Restaurant is a great Thanksgiving story,
Yes,
right?
everybody has to. What is that? 15 minutes
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. That was excellent. Good old days when, motorcycles were dangerous and sex was safe.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Hey, 11 to 5.
Yes, sir.
Tuesday through Friday, Saturdays also, and then Sunday afternoons after church.
Yeah, from about 1 to 3.
Okay.
All
right.
So, yeah, come on down. Everything's brand new in here. I do a lot of my own custom printing. I've got my presses and designs and stuff. And like I said, just if you want winter stuff for the kids, adults, doesn't matter your size, I can cover about every person. In fact, here, I'll show you this. Yeah, I know this doesn't do you any good on radio. This is how big I go.
noticed
That is an 8X t-shirt. I actually sell these.
That is huge.
That is big.
Yeah, all three of us could have a party in here.
You could. That's
Anyway,
big,
but
big person.
I just keep it as a reference,
Yeah,
So.
and lots of jewelry again, folks,
Oh, yeah.
and different assortment of knives.
Nebraska zip-up hoodies that that the Nebraska shop here in town does not have for $30. Like I said, leggings, $12, 2 for $20. Like I said, I got a ton of fleece line stuff coming in leggings because it's going to get chilly.
Yeah, it's on its way.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much.
Hey, I appreciate it.
It's been fun. We're going to send it back to the studio. Now, I've got that Alice's Restaurant in my head. I'm going to have to go back. We're going to maybe play it on...
Anything you want
at Alice's Restaurant. Back to the studio.
Excepting Alice.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Thank you, guys. Check it out. Arlo's Shirt Shack, downtown on the square in Broken Bow. 8:50 is the time. Brent back with you here in the studio. Good to have you along. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. And thanks for letting us be a part of it on KCNI and KBBN. 8:54 the time on this Tuesday morning. Couple of birthday wishes we've been asked to pass along here this morning. Myrtle Shirky and Pastor Kathy Sainer. Happy birthday to you both. We hope you have a very special day. All right, as we work our way to the top of the hour, I want to take a moment and run down for you the job listings that you'll find right now on our website, sandhillsexpress.com. Just go to the employment page, and this is what you will see. Our friends at Off-Broadway Assisted Living currently looking for some help. They have a position open for a medication aide/caregiver. This is a 40 hours a week position and also working every third weekend. The qualifications are as follows. You must have a Nebraska Med Aid license in good standing, previous experience with elderly, good attendance, reliable team player, and flexible. Also at Off-Broadway, they're currently looking for an office manager, full-time position, Monday through Friday. Must be professional and proficient in Excel, Publisher, Word, and QuickBooks. Working well with elderly, a must. To apply for these positions, you can email Suzanne at this email address, and it is administrator@offbroadwayapartments.com. Also, the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Broken Bow. For a full job description or to apply, go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. Now, an online state application must be completed, so go to that website, statejobs.nebraska.gov, to apply. If you need accommodation or assistance in the selection process, contact Nebraska State personnel at 402-471-2075. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. And also, Sandhills Care Center in Ainsworth is currently hiring. Several positions available. They're currently looking for a director of nursing. This would be a registered nurse with preferably 3 years of experience in long-term care. Also, positions open for a full-time day shift or full-time night shift for an RN/LPN charge nurse. Also, positions available for full-time or part-time CNAs. Also, dietary aide and cook positions are open, full-time and part-time available in that position as well. To apply and to find out more, you can go to their website, which is sandhillscarecenter.com. And take a look at all of these listings in depth. You can check them out on sandhillsexpress.com and go to the employment page.
Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President-elect Joe Biden gets what he's been waiting for, clearance from the GSA for funding, official office space, and intelligence briefings. But President Trump is still insisting he will never concede. CBS's John Dickerson.
We saw in this election just how divided Americans are, and there's only one way to make durable progress, and that's if people work together. So this is something the president doesn't look like he's going to do. Which just adds one more challenge for the incoming president.
COVID cases continue to rise, and indoor dining is set to end tomorrow in Los Angeles County. Members of the Acevedo family are weighing in from Culver City.
Hopefully nobody goes out in these 3 weeks, so we have to do it again.
I think that things should get better, and it won't happen if people are going out all the time.
New York City's first and only black mayor has died.
I intend to be the mayor of all the people of New York.
David Dinkins was 93 years old. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brian Fenley.
Tom Brady gets intercepted by Jordan Fuller in crunch time to seal a Rams 27-24 win over the Bucs as LA moves into first place in the NFC West at 7-3. After the game, Brady spoke about his inability to throw the ball deep, where he went 1 of 9 in this game with throws 15 yards or longer.
They did a good job preventing them. You know, they kind of play a defense that, you know, makes it tough to hit them. They're not impossible to hit, but they're tight. And the guys did a good job running them. They had a couple shots, but in the end didn't come up with any.
According to media outlets, the Pelicans, following their trade with the Thunder, signing Steven Adams to a 2-year extension worth $35 million. Adams is now under contract in New Orleans for 3 seasons. DeMarcus Cousins gets a reported 1-year deal with the Rockets.
Here's your Weatherology Forecast. For today, cloudy skies, a chance for a rain-snow mix to start, changing over to all rain into the afternoon as highs climb to the lower 40s. Then for tonight, partly cloudy skies will drop back to a low of 20. Wednesday, abundant sunshine returning, highs approaching 50, and much the same for your Thanksgiving Day, still lots of sun, those high temperatures in the upper 40s close to 50 degrees. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Thank you, Michael. 33 degrees outside here at Broken Bow, back in the studio. Bad Shannon. She is a bad chick. Yep.
I heard you say that.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Yeah.
True story. I've kind of knew her, didn't know her very well. She was there with Buck, and they were at this Loop City bike rally. You're probably familiar with that. A lot of people come into that. And I went over to hide a Thunderbird egg.
Oh, yeah.
For the Thunderbird promotion.
Sure.
Unfortunately, as I did that, I had what at the time was a high-tech digital camera, one of those little portable digitals, and I put it on top the car sometime or another while I was doing the egg, hiding the egg, and then got in the car and drove away, left the camera on top. So I drove the route all the way back to see if I could see that camera that had fallen off the top of the car. So I had to get like double bad, because I stopped there to get pictures of the bikers. That was it. I stopped to get pictures of the bike rally, and then went home. So I had to go all the way back looking for the camera. So I had a double shot of Bad Shannon.
Did you find the camera?
No. I think she has it still yet to this day. I think she might have saw it laying on the ground and probably picked it up.
Maybe.
I'm not sure, really.
Yeah.
Where are we at here? What do we got to do?
Well, we have a few things to talk about. You want to do that? Some
you
businesses
can get
and some
anything you
things
want
coming up.
At Alice's restaurant. Sure.
They played that last week on the K-Town Rock Rewind. The whole thing.
Bob Bowles used to do that during his Buffalo Chips hour.
How long is that song? The full version? Is it like 20 minutes? 15 minutes? It's at least 15, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's here somewhere.
Oh, we have it on CD?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I'll look for it while you let people know what's going on in this area.
Okay. Hey, Shotgun Annie's. This is something they've been doing for the last few years, and just a wonderful thing that they do. They're going to be hosting their 4th annual Annie's Little Wranglers Toy Drive again this year. They'll be accepting toys now through December 15th. Donations stay local, helping to provide toys in the Custer County area. New unwrapped toys along with money for donations for the purchase of toys will be accepted. They'll also be accepting silent auction items to be sold at the Toy Drive Party, which is scheduled for Saturday, December the 12th. So keep that in mind, and if you want to donate, just drop off your donations there at Shotgun Annie's in Callaway. Speaking of Shotgun Annie's, they're going to be closed this week, or they are closed this week, to take some time and spend it with family. And they'll be opening again this Saturday. That would be November 28th. And they hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Would that be under A for Arlo or G for Guthrie?
Oh, Dave's talking about our little system here at KBBN Radio. We have a little rack in the back here that has some CDs in it, and we have some CDs that are supposed to be put in alphabetical order. So the question is, the person who put them back there, did they put it in the A's or the G's?
Or
for
somewhere
Arlo
else.
or Guthrie, and chances are it's in neither.
Yeah, or it's not here anymore. And I might be, having a brain deal. We might have played that off an album back then.
Oh,
not
I was
sure.
wondering if it was Bob's, if he took it with him.
Or it wasn't Bob's and he took it with him.
That's good too. That's probably more likely. Oh, that's funny.
Do you want me to read some of those? I mean,
Well, you sure? Would you like to
can.
split them up? Here, let
like
me give you a few.
I'd like to do my share.
There you go.
Got both team members of the news group here today, which is
Do we
unusual.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good.
Yep.
Hey, Nebraska Land Hearing Center, Roxanne, our good friend there, board certified hearingist. After hearing that, that may have damaged your hearing right there. And if it did, you want to go see Roxanne. She's a board certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience and offering some great specials right now. Receive a $500 discount for buying local and trade-in values on old hearing aids. Also a $1,500 stimulus special going on, and a holiday special as well. To find out about all of those, give Roxanne a call at 308-384-3852. Hey, are you having a hard time understanding loved ones over the phone? Well, if so, make sure you ask Roxanne about free amplified phones for the residents of Nebraska. Phone number again, 308-384-3852. That's the Nebraska Land Hearing Center.
Thanks, Brent.
You're welcome, Dave.
Awards and More, located on the west side of the square, downtown Broken Bow, right near the Custer County Museum, and I believe next to the Verizon store, right across from the playground where the kids play on the playground equipment, to the west. Diane and Sally are in there. And Diane sent out a special little treat to spread on our turkey over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Oh, okay.
Going to give it a try. Looks delicious. Kind of a, not sure exactly. I'm going to have to try it to describe it, but
It's
it
kind
looks
of like a gravy or something?
I think it's more like a, it's not a mustard, but it's something you would put on your sandwich or maybe when you bake it. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
But Diane, thank you. You're a
Yeah.
sweet lady. Sweet, sweet lady. Well, anyway, I better get back to Awards and More in Broken Bow because they are excited to help you cross some of those special people off your gift-giving list. Now, some people are easy to buy for. Some people are not. Some people will be happy with whatever you get them, but the more unique the gift, the more personal it is, the more it means. And they specialize in personalization. And personalized gifts are an extra special one when it comes to those you love. Like
They
you,
are.
Brent. If I give you something, I want it to be very special because
thanks,
I
Dave.
love you, man.
Yeah, well.
One idea is a Slate engraved cutting board. Now, if you wonder why I'm reading a little slower, I didn't get back to the office to get my reading glasses, so I'm reading with my regular glasses, and things are a little curvy right now. So Sally and Diane, bear with me, because I want to get this right, because this is important.
Yeah, it is.
A Slate engraved cutting board may be engraved with one of Grandma's special recipes on it.
That's
Wouldn't that be
pretty neat.
nice?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Christmas ornaments are always wonderful when you pop them out of the box to put them on the tree. It can take you back 1 year, 5 years, 25 years if they are personalized to some person or someone you lost or when you were a little baby, whatever the case may be. They can do that for you. And don't forget about their hats, their apparel, shirts, and even stadium seats.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those are not only decorative and can be personalized, they can save your back and your rear end.
Yes, they can.
Awards and more on the Square and Broken Bow is, and I repeat, is your personalized gift headquarters in downtown Broken Bow.
All right. Do you mind if I take a moment and take this pullover off? It is hot.
Are you hot?
Yes. Is it warm in here?
It is a little warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Folks,
I forgot I was on video there.
Gavin and Emily. Brett just exposed himself on the breakfast show.
Yikes. Got to see the belly there. Woo.
And some other things.
Forgot we were on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, go back. That'd be the last 15 minutes of the show if you want to take a look at that. It'll be archived. You can see it again.
Oh, great. Thanks for...
You know what you need?
Now it's really hot in here.
Emily, Gavin, what do you think about a belly button ring for Brent?
No.
She says no, too.
No. Not going to happen. Boy, where are we?
We're at the radio station here at Broken Bow.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I didn't know that. Studio. Is this Studio A or B?
I'd like to think it is as B because it was really the second studio, even though it's bigger.
Yeah.
The original studio is the KCNI studio.
Okay.
This was a combination office/newsroom, and then in the area you're sitting in, that was a wall, and there was an AP machine clattering away with news back there. Or it was actually it was a United Press machine, clinking and clanking away. So I think A is appropriate for KCNI.
All right, so this would be Studio B.
We're in Studio B on the
you go.
Breakfast Show.
Uh-huh. Hey, Dave.
Yes, Brent.
Going on now through December 24th, you can take advantage of some great specials at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. Great ideas for Christmas. I love this one. $15 a month, right? Just $15 a month. Unlimited washes and vacuums for your vehicle.
Unlimited like Christy and Shannon's phones. Go on.
Yes. Also, at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing, they're offering $25 off every gift certificate purchased right now. And they've got 3 options for those. One is just concentrating on the interior. The other, the exterior, or put them together and get the complete package. These can be purchased online at lbcustomchrome.com/MMP, or give them a call at 872-6212, or stop by and talk to them. Again, the phone number, 872-6212. LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. Check out some of the specials they have going on, which would make a great Christmas gift.
If you're going to continue to expose yourself on the breakfast show like that, I'd go with I don't know if I'd go with a real one or not, because I think it'd be kind of painful, but I think it'd be really great if you wore a nipple ring.
Oh, stop it. All right, I'm going to my island.
Just a fake one to show how tough you are. By the way, I never noticed that beauty mark on your bicep before.
Oh, thanks. Oh, boy.
Cattlary Farms. You ever been there?
No, I have not.
You got to go.
I know. People tell me that.
Now, after the conversation we've had here this morning, I'm not sure they'll let Joan and I drop by, but we'd like to drop by during the Christmas season and see what Cattlary Farms has. They're basically about as nice of people as you could ever meet, and they have family that helps them with this during the busy time of year, and they really go all out for Christmas there. They're just past Loop City, past your hometown. What highway is that goes?
I feel terrible that I can't say right off the bat. I don't know.
If you drive
out toward Sherman Reservoir, is that the way you're
No,
going?
no.
Or you're going the other direction?
You'd go on to
out toward Ashton.
Ashton, yeah.
Okay.
That highway.
Yeah.
Pretend you're going to Ashton.
Okay. That stays. What is that number? I don't know.
That's 92.
That's what I wanted to say 92.
Highway 92.
Okay.
And just a couple of miles outside of Loop City, you'll see the sign on the south side of the highway.
All right.
And their location is right up on top of the hill. And they have farm buildings, and they have some big round bales that they use for shelter for their tree display for their live Christmas trees, which, by the way, are kept watered the whole time they have them with their irrigation system they have, and special tree stands that they can sell you with the tree.
Nice.
And there's just a hole drilled in the bottom of the tree, and it sits on top of that, and it drinks water, hydrates the tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice setup.
So on this Friday,
okay,
the 27th, they're going to have an open house, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and Sunday from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. That's this weekend.
Yes.
And they're going to have fresh trees, wreaths, crafts, and gifts, and they're displayed really cool. You're going to love it. They're going to have a workshop for fresh wreaths. Saturday, December 5th. Mark that down. They'll start at 1, 3, and 5 p.m. So that are the start times for the workshops. $25 for a fresh wreath, custom bow, and pine cones. And you can add some Christmas spirit ornaments, flocking, glitter, and Christmas decor for an additional fee. Now, masks are required for the workshop. That makes sense. And this is new this year, to make a wreath and take it with you and avoid extra people they have in the room for you to put together. So they're going to spread you out nice and...
Yeah, Christy was kind of explaining that to me yesterday. They'll still have the workshop, but if you're not comfortable going to the workshop, they're going to have a room where you can just kind of go off and make your own wreath and still be able to do that.
I'm glad you explained that, because I didn't have that quite right. They're going to have fresh wreath parties Wednesday through Sunday after 6 p.m. during the holiday season. And they have a minimum of 6 people to be able to do that, so call in advance. Here's the number. And by the way, included with that are hot cider and cookies. Bring your own munchies and cocktails to help you create your shine. Masks will be recommended there. The number to call, 402-440-3679. Did you get that number?
Give it to me one more time, would you please?
402-440-3679.
3679.
And then on Saturday, December 12th, Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be there.
Yay!
And I'm not talking cat Claus. I'm talking C-L-A-U-S Claus.
Santa.
And they'll be there from 1 until 3 p.m. on that date, December 12th. And they have reindeer and the whole works a lot of times. The reindeer a lot of times come along. Rudolph, everything. Holiday hours, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6. Same on Sunday, only they start at 1. Close Monday and Tuesday. And the final day of their December run will be the 19th. Located 4 miles east of Loop City on Highway 92. For more information, you can call 308-745-0938. Christy's going to say to me, Dave, why did you take so long to do that live read? Because that's a lot of information. And she's going to say, well, don't read the whole thing. Read it as things unfold in a time element. I already know that.
Yeah, I actually think that was the instruction she gave me yesterday.
Oh, great.
When she brought that live read in.
There she is. Her eyes are so big with that mask on. That's scary.
Hey, Dave. We want to remind people about our friends at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You'll find them in Callaway, Nebraska. And they're busy right now. Chip and Liana want to remind everyone that Medicare open enrollment is still underway through December 7th. So if you haven't taken care of this yet, you need to get in and do so. This is the time frame for prescription Part D plans, but also a good time to go over all of your Medicare coverage, and Liana can help you with all of that. Enrollment for those under 65 is currently underway as well for insurance opportunities. People can call and ask questions or make your appointment now. Also, they want to remind everyone that their office is open, but they'll gladly meet you in your home if you feel that that is more safe and comfortable. And all you got to do is give them a call. It is 836-2201. You can find them on Main Street, Callaway, 836-2201, the number for Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
How old is that song? When was it put out? Do you know?
Boy, that movie came out because I remember going to the movie at the drive-in theater, and Joan and I were dating. So that would be in the early 1970s, summer of 70 or 71, maybe?
I was just wondering.
No, I take that back because that was MASH.
Oh, the movie MASH?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Okay. You could Google it.
You could. I'll let the folks out there do that. It takes me a while to get on Google and actually find something.
Jeremy says, just talk into your phone. I
don't know how to talk into my phone.
I don't talk.
Or to get, to like say, hey, Google, tell me this. Or, hey, Google, where is such and such? I don't know how to set that up.
What do I say? I'm trying it right now. What do I say?
Oh, are you going to try it on your phone?
Hello?
Hi. Oh, hi. They talk back to you. Cool. Is that Siri? Do you have Siri?
I think Oliver set it up.
Oh, okay. Just say, when was Alice's Restaurant recorded? I don't know.
When was Alice's Restaurant recorded? Oh, I have to say help.
Oh, okay.
Help! Help me. I'm falling and I can't get up. Help.
Dave and Brent use technology on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Help.
I'm here to help. Get to know Siri at apple.com.
Ooh, that's like an English accent or something.
Australian, actually.
Oh, Australian. Wow.
Yeah, Ollie
nice.
set it up that way.
Oh.
Help. Help.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
Yes, it probably is. Helping Britt and Dave is beyond many people's abilities at the moment.
It's beyond our capabilities.
Hey, I got one more live read. Do you want me to do it now or later?
Before you do that, I would like to thank our weather and news sponsor at the top of the hour, Custer Electric and Irrigation. Thank you so much.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation is your place for all things pivots and electrical. Call today to schedule your fall pivot maintenance. Lance offers a flat rate tower inspection fee, 10% off any parts needed, and a 46-point inspection process that ensures your peace of mind in the spring. Maybe you're in the market for a new sprinkler package or a brand new Zematic pivot. They can help with that too. With 0% financing, now is the time to replace that old pivot and enjoy the power of Zematic in your fields. And ask how they can save you $500 on a sprinkler package. With harvest coming, make sure your grain bins are in top working order by having them checked over or even rewired. Lance and the crew will keep your bins in top shape so you don't worry about wet corn at your busiest time. They also carry the widest range of fuses and capacitors in town. Call today at 872-7786. Check them out on Facebook or at custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
Well, sure. We just, Christy just brought in a note from one of our listeners. Alice's Restaurant was in 1967, and that makes sense because it was all about the draft, the Army draft.
Mm-hmm.
We got to play that tomorrow. I want to play that tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah.
Arlo Guthrie does a great job on that. And that just all got started this morning because we were at Arlo's Shirt Shack.
Mm-hmm. Downtown Broken Bow, right on the square.
A lot more than shirts there. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, sound like.
Yeah, what else do you have?
Hey, we want to remind you that Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts has a big sale going on day after Thanksgiving. And the cool thing about Brubaker's is you can shop and then enjoy a delicious coffee, latte, cappuccino, cold drink, and have a nice little treat, too. They have some great baked goods, too.
Oh, they do.
At Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. So head on over there day after Thanksgiving. Now, regularly, they are open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, and open Saturday from 9 to 3, but they're going to switch that up a little bit this Friday. Traditional Black Friday sales going on at Brubaker's Coffee House, and they're going to get started early, 7:30.
Wow.
And they're going to reward you for coming in early. 7:30 to 8 a.m., this is day after Thanksgiving, 40% off all merchandise. Now, there will be a few exclusions, but for the most part, 40% off at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. That'll be from 7:30 until 8. And then from 8 to 9, it goes to 30%. And then from 9 to 5, it'll be 20% off the rest of the day.
Very good.
All right. So shop small, shop local. Do that on Saturday, too. Looks like Saturday they're going to continue with their 20% off merchandise. So great sales going on Friday and Saturday as well at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. You'll find them in Arnold, Nebraska, a historic destination barista bar and gift shop right in our own backyard at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold, Nebraska.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome, Dave.
Right after these words, we're going to talk with Siri.
Oh.
Is that her name, Siri?
I have no idea. I don't know.
The Australian chick?
So you're talking to your phone.
Yeah, because Oliver set this up. He talks to her all the time. But I have trouble communicating with her.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed about us radio guys. We are in the communication business.
Yeah.
But sometimes we struggle communicating.
Well, you know, let's be honest about it. It was kind of a one-way deal for a number of years. We broadcast communications, but we didn't always interact. Nowadays, it's all about interaction.
Yeah, so many different ways you can do it.
You know, like if you want to make a comment about Brent's tummy, let's see if anybody's done that.
I hope not.
I can't. So, Brent.
But you folks know how it is. You have a pullover on or a hoodie or something, and you take it off. You've got a shirt underneath, but sometimes the shirt kind of goes up with the pullover when you're taking it off, and that's kind of what happened to me. And I forgot I was on Facebook Live. Otherwise, I would have done it during a commercial.
Well,
or something.
Yeah, a little embarrassing. It says, Michael says Brent going topless. Something new.
Well, you never know.
And we had some nice comments from some folks earlier. Appreciate that very much. Did we get Myrtle Shirky and that taken care of?
Yeah, Myrtle and Kathy Sainer, I believe, celebrating birthdays today.
Very good. Happy birthday to you. Look at that. Alice's Restaurant, 1967. I think we went and watched MASH. It must have been the summer of 70. The original movie. My wife's going crazy right now because I'm probably not right.
So you're going to try to talk to your phone?
Yeah.
This would be a good experiment.
That's what I reckoned.
Whoa, hello.
That's what I reckoned. Siri?
I'm here.
Oh, she's here.
She's kind of sexy, isn't she?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, well.
Oh, golly. Siri, when was the movie MASH released?
Hello, Siri.
I'll try it again. Got to push her buttons.
Siri? I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
When was the movie MASH released?
Which one?
The original MASH movie.
MASH was released on the 25th of January, 1970.
You were right on, 1970.
1970, yeah. Siri? Siri, are you there? I'll push her button again.
Yeah.
Siri?
Hi there.
What does Brent's belly button look like?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Wow. There's so many gadgets these days.
Yeah. By the way, I applaud you. Talking to your phone. That's great. That's like a step forward in technology for you. Pretty neat.
Yeah, I feel pretty proud. And for you folks watching this morning, I just want you to know I'm not having a stroke. I've got my glasses on that work great when I'm not at this location, but I know my head movements would think maybe I was having some sort of a seizure or something. It's just because I got to do that to see.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You want to ask her something? She's really kind of...
No, I don't really have anything to ask. At least not anything right off the top of my head.
Oh, that's not it. That's another app. Hold on. Siri.
Yes?
What's the average weight of a turkey?
The typical weight of a wild turkey is 7.9 to 24 pounds.
Wow, that's quite a...
That's quite a range.
Quite a range. Yes. What, 7 to 24 pounds?
Yeah, wild.
Anywhere from there.
What are you shooting, babies, Siri? Come on, let them grow up. Unless there's smaller breeds, I suppose.
Well,
I mean, after all, she eats kangaroo. Siri does.
Oh.
Should we ask her?
Okay. I don't know.
Siri.
Yes?
What's your favorite kangaroo recipe?
I found this on the web.
Oh.
Kangaroo is one of our favorite meats. Not only is it extremely high in protein.
Oh, you have to read it. She's not going to tell you what it is.
There's pictures of kangaroo dishes here.
I've never had kangaroo. Have you?
I want to continue living in where I live if I ate kangaroo. I would be out with the kiddies in the garage.
You don't think Joan would approve of that?
No. Not. They're probably as edible as any other animal, if you think about it that way. Oh, I'm headed to trouble here. We're going to take a time out. Yeah. We'll be back.
GK Wine and Spirits has the variety you are seeking. Right now, 12-can packs of Bud Light, Busch Light, or Bud Select 55, Coors Light, or Miller Lite beer are $9.98. Tito's handmade vodka handles are $28.98. Or get Admiral Nelson rums for $15.98. High Noon hard seltzer 8-packs are $17.98. And Seagram's Escapes 12-packs are $13.98. GK Wine and Spirits open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and noon to 10 p.m. on Sunday. Inside the grocery cart, Broken Bow.
Come and travel an outdoor journey that will reveal the purpose of Jesus. Forged in Faith Oak Ministries is hosting The King's Journey Live for 2 evenings, December 5th and 6th from 5 to 7 in Arcadia. Grab your family and friends and hop on a trolley to be transported into the story of our Savior. Trolleys depart every 15 minutes from the ballpark. Free admission. Get the details at unitetoknow.org. Come meet your King.
Visit Chapin's on the Square in Broken Bow for Black Friday specials. They'll be open Friday 9 to 5:30 and Saturday 9 to 4. Then the deals continue on Mega Monday 2 from 9 to 5:30. Check out their awesome porch boards, Christmas pillows, and ornaments. They're all on sale. Plus, check out the jewelry they have marked at 20% off. Don't skip over the Square One boutique items. Lola has marked sweater coats and graphic tees 25% off. All this and much more is at Chapin's for Black Friday. So much more than a furniture store. South side of the Square, Broken Bow.
Add the Quilting Shack and Broken Bow to your Black Friday destinations. They'll have 30% off marked store-wide with a few exclusions. And with hours from 10 to 5:30, you can find a time to stop by that works best for you. On Saturday, the savings continue with 15% off store-wide and hours from 10 until 4. Don't forget the Quilting Shack carries craft kits for the kids as well as all kinds of other gift ideas. Want a perfect gift basket for the crafter or sewer on your list? They'll put one together for you. Sewing machines are in stock too for a great Christmas present. Shop at the Quilting Shack in Broken Bow, East Highway 2.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show. We have one more thing we need to do before we close. I just want to say this. Thank you. We're going to say it all week. We should say it every day. Thank you, Central Nebraska, for supporting KCNI KBBN. We're thankful for that. It gives us a place to go each day and try to help you out, try to get you information that you can use, try to promote businesses in the area, try to promote functions where we help one another. And it also keeps most of my staff, not all of it, but most of us out of jail. We appreciate that very much.
Yes. Yeah, we do appreciate our listeners. And we have a lot to be thankful for. We all do.
We do. And we have good people here, great crew. Just feeling pretty darn lucky. And I was gonna ask my wife, now that I'm kind of in trouble about the kangaroo thing, if like when we had supper tonight, if she would talk like an Australian, but I think I may as well not go home.
Yeah, probably.
Emily, how you doing out there? I know we have to be separated. We're doing all of the right things here. Everybody's good at the family? Yeah. Got your chin up? Went and seen some kindergartners yesterday? And today. Bless you, my girl. Bless you. She is talking with the kindergartner kids about Christmas, starting that up, masked up and out there on this unusual year. And Emily's a trooper. But many of you probably know she's getting ready to expand her family here. What's the due date? December 18th. That's coming up fast.
Yeah. Whew.
Wow.
Just a few weeks away.
Exciting. And I know Carl. How's Carl dealing with this? He's all right? Okay. How's Kurt dealing with it? Okay. All right. All right. We're so fortunate that Emily's going to try to squeeze in visiting with the kindergarten kids before she takes maternity leave. And she wouldn't have to do that. So, again, there you go. That's the kind of staff we have. And Gavin's been working on news stories and sports and video and, got a great news team there. I'm feeling kind of nostalgic.
Yeah. Since you're doing all of this thanking the staff and stuff, can I leave early Friday?
No.
So I can go watch the game?
No.
Please?
We got stuff to do.
I'll try to get it done.
Yeah.
I'll be here in the morning. I'll help you with the breakfast show. Kickoff's at noon.
We're going to take a break, and we'll talk about that during our staff meeting today.
Okay, sounds good.
COVID-19 testing is provided through Test Nebraska at Melham Medical Center every Friday from 8 to 10 a.m. This testing is free. Appointments for testing are required and can be made by visiting www.testnebraska.com. As always, Melham Medical Center Emergency Department is here for you in times of need. If possible, please call 308-872-6891 before you arrive at the emergency department so staff can be prepared for you. Partnering with you to provide healthy living through quality care.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Evans Feed Company has all the feed your cattle need this season. Distillers pellets and cubes in bags, totes, and bulk. Calf pellets, feed medications, and balancer products as well. They stock a very complete line of products for all livestock. Over 30 types of cattle minerals on hand. Evans Feed is a family-owned, 3-generation feed company dedicated to bringing selection, service, and quality products with great prices. Give Evans Feed Company a call today. They deliver quality feed products to your farm or ranch. That's Evans Feed, 1-800-830-2119. Shop amazing deals at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow from Black Friday clear through Monday. On Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., save 40% off regular priced apparel, 20% off sports equipment, and 10% off stadium seats and GCI rocker chairs. Saturday, Geared for Sports will be open 9 to 4, and when you buy one item at regular price, you get 150% off. Sunday from noon to 4, 30% off regular priced fan gear. Then on Monday, 20% off all regular price shoes. Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. Visit them on the square for shopping deals all weekend.
Producers today are looking for every financial advantage they can find. And that's why more producers are looking at a WorkSmart line of credit from Farm Credit Services of America. More than competitive interest rates and farmer-friendly terms, WorkSmart delivers interest savings, cashback dividends, and a credit card with cash rewards. You'll like that a WorkSmart line of credit doesn't charge interest until you actually use the money you need. And with convenient remote deposit, you can make payments to your account anytime from anywhere you want to save interest and extra trips to town. No other line of credit works like WorkSmart, and no other line of credit saves money like it either. Wherever you find WorkSmart, you'll find producers saving money. Terms apply. See how much you can save by visiting fcsamerica.com or call 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
9:42. Time for us to get on out of here before we get in any more trouble.
Yep.
Ask Siri one last thing. Is there anything you'd like to ask? So now that I know how to run her?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure I understand.
Not sure she understands. That's all right. A lot of people don't quite understand us.
Siri?
I'm listening.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Let me put it this way. I get a lot of requests from the North Pole asking who's been naughty or nice.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I love the way she said that.
I think it's time to go.
Goodbye, everybody.